Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video. Earthly, on them, no bungu banga. Remember what you must do for I is check out my music like always. And check out 14 Parish also. Fort Myers Crazy Red. And check out Lakshmi Records also. This is where everything started. And remember, do you figure entertainment? You know where to put it, alright? Now this one is I call it the Wise Sun. I'm not talking about the one shining from the sky up there. I'm talking about the wise one. In every family, there's a wise son. This wise son sometimes become police officer. This wise son become judges. Sometimes this wise son become plumber, electrician, and lawyers and doctors. This is what the wise sons are. Some of them become preachers. Some of them become Christian. Some of them become Muslim. Wise. See, a wise son, the wise son is not trying to make the family be ashamed. But that same wise son, the enemy will use technique to let that wise son look crazy, look stupid, do anything in their power to make it separate him from the family. But the wise son will notice that he been tackled, and the wise son is gonna make sure that don't happen to him. And the wise son will find ways to mend his family together. The wise son is gonna push war. But if you're pushing war on the wise son gonna attack. The wise son use the law. The sons of the animal, they use the law. A wise son ain't gonna lash out. The wise son will know that, if you come at me, you can talk anything you want under the law. Right? He studied the law. That's what the wise son do. And the wise son knows if you strike me, I can strike you too. Understand? And if you're forced the wise son to stand his ground, he gonna shoot you. And a wise son do not use a dirty gun and shoot anyone. A wise son get a licensed gun and do what? And fire. He got the right to shoot a gun. And a wise son, when he have that licensed gun, he shoot it by law. Because remember, no one is above the law. The same power the cops have, the civilian have the same power. The cops is attacking, the wise son supposed to prepare to finish it. That's what it is. If a person inflicting war, you inflict war by rules. Understand? If the rules in here, in America, if you touch someone, you'll defend yourself, yeah? That's what the wise son do, and that's what's nature. And the wise son find a wise woman and try to raise his family, or sometimes the wise son make mistake and choose the wrong woman. And when the wise son choose the wrong woman, he will realize that and find ways to find him to get himself out of it. And all around the world, you will see it. Like most presidents, they are wise sons of a mother, from a mother. And most of them, man, you see sitting in chairs in around the world in parliament and anywhere in the world, politicians, and they are some wise sons from a mother. Most of the stars and the basketball stars and the football stars and the baseball stars and the cricket stars, they are wise son from a mother. If you would have sit with one of them and ask them questions, how did they survive and what they have to put up to get to the level where they're at, they will tell you they swallow their mouth many times. And if you ask them, have you ever put in a position where you were supposed to kill? And if a lot of them will tell you, yeah, but you handle it by the right way. You understand? And when you lash with anger, you get to prison. You understand? But if you lash in the right way on the law, when you see the judge, it's a totally different thing if the witness is there. You understand? So that's what the wise son do. The wise son prepare for trouble. The wise son don't get himself in trouble. Wise son strike when he's striking. That's what the wise son do. Understand? Stupid people do go against the rules of the law. Because there's many ways to do things, but you're the right way will keep you out of jail. And that's what the wise son do. When a wise son make a mistake, he never make it back again. Believe me. And a wise son will never roll with people that he know gonna kill him. And a wise son could see the trouble from a distance. You could call him a wise man. Understand? Because you don't have to be holy to be a wise man. I know gangsters that are very wise. And everybody died left him, and he's still cocking his pistol. But you never catch him like that because he's a wise person. You understand? And he got a wise son from a mother will know when to put his gun down. Some of them will give up the streets, turn himself into church. Understand? And he will try his best to raise his children and not make them walk the road that he walked because he knows the danger already. And a wise son can see when fire flaring up, and like I said, he be prepared for it. And they are brave people. Physically and mentally they are. but they just don't want to break the rules. But if you come at them, they're going to study how to kill you and study how to defend themselves. If you come physical, you're going to figure out a way how to do on you physical. And if you come mental, you're going to find and figure out a way to defeat you mental. That's what a wise son do. You understand? So the key to all this is to be smart in everything you do. Even if you're gonna stand up for yourself, some of them smart. If you do not know how to read and write, just learn to do it every day. You will read and write. If you do not know how to spell a word, you'll learn to spell. You will spell it every day. Just like if you plant this tree right here, every day it grows. So if you every day you get up and start to put your mind into being a wise person, or to be a stronger person, or grow your level in anything, you will elevate to that level. That's what a wise son. Understand that? This is what that is. And if you follow the scriptures of the Bible, you don't have to go to church. The Bible was created for every man to follow. Understand? I'm gonna have a video. All right. So, people, what I told you to do in a million or zillion years from now, I want you to check out my music like always. In the year 2056, I am not going to be around. In the year 2077, I'm not going to be around. Understand? So whatever billion or zillion year comes, and you learn I was a guy that signed up to the system for I rights. I speak to the youth them. I'm down in the parish and in America and worldwide, and the government form a team of people that mimic my own mind. Understand? That's what they did. And remember, everything I said is from my experience or from just running around in the world. And if you're a hustler, from in those way up down like 2016 and 2066 and 2077, yo, listen, my brother, you'll get that money, move wisely. And if that time they bring up flying car, you'll play my music in that, man. Play them. Remember OG, yeah? Every black youth within the universe that come, you'll remember OG. Remember, this is my stick right here. This is my tree. I sit here all the time and waiting for time to pass to get out of this country. So remember, what you gonna do? Earth delete. I warn them.